you're not that guy to like your teeth is falling out. I mean, seriously, your teeth are falling out. You're lying to your teeth and your teeth are falling out. You're trying to create and muster animosity with anybody to create some momentum around some bullshit. You're trying to sell a master and sell a chain. You know, it's embarrassing, actually.
Yes, the
It goes to a
news by
point where, like,
Shy News, man.
you know, it's
Top of the morning, y'all. Top of the morning. Um, we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk a little bit, little bit this morning. Um, I'm not gonna use none of the footage, man, because it's this it's real tricky. It's real tricky. They like to report channels and shit, but like I said, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. But yesterday we seen AJ, man, AJ got handled, man. He got handled to the point where it was like, um, dude was looking crazy, man. I'm gonna play like the audios and the different things, but he looked bad, man. That wasn't a good look, man. It wasn't a good look by far, man. He didn't look good, man. Um, even on his even on his demise, like when he did the final hurrah, so to say. That's what I call it, right? I call it the final hurrah, right? Remember the final hurrah where he I don't know what he said. He said something to somebody in the crowd, right? So he I want to say this. He was not focused, right? Because he's talking to people in the crowd, right? And then he goes off to land probably his biggest best punch, right? Of the night, because that was in the nighttime over there. And upon doing so, you hear the commentators, right? Because they let's call a spade, right? They want everybody over there. It was big money on AJ. Daniel Dubois, the knockout was like, I think it was like plus 600 or something. So everything was for AJ. So when AJ finally had a moment, because from round one, man, it was disaster, man. The end of round one, when he got hit with that overhand right and collapsed, man, it was disaster. So when he finally got a little momentum with one shot, you heard it in the commentators. I want to play all the audio. The commentators were like thinking like, okay, this could be it. Now, Rocky started, he got dropped a couple times. They thought he was gonna do something. Then he fucking around and gets finished with a counter right. Like he just looked at like shit, man. I watched it a couple more times, man. I said it was MSG all over again. This was worse, man. Because see, MSG, um, that was his first time in the States, right? This was MSG all over again, but I think now it's just, it's like towards the end of his career. See, MSG, when he fought in MSG, I remember that I was there. Shout out to me and my guys, right? The lights was too bright for him. This is a guy that was always protected, manufactured, and moved through Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. He finally came over here, um, fought Andy Ruiz on short notice. dropped Andy Ruiz and pretty much did the same thing like he did last night, right? If you know what you're watching, when he clipped Andy Ruiz, he did the same thing how he did with Homeboy. He gets defensively irresponsible is a good word to use. And he's gets countered. Andy Ruiz did the same thing and countered him and put him down. The same way Daniel Du Bois did, right? But I speak on Andy Ruiz because, and look at this, if Jarrell Miller was clean, right, didn't fail that test, he might have been the world champion, man. Yo, it took Daniel Du Bois damn near to the end of the fight to do what he did to Jarrell Miller, but Jarrell Miller did not fall. This guy fell, bro. Not once, not twice. So when I watched WCS's live yesterday and he was saying that AJ was overrated, maybe so, man. It's boxing, man. A lot of fighters are overrated, man. If you know what you're watching, if you're not one of these content creators that are a program with a channel, maybe WCS was on to something, man. This guy has been moved. And, you know, I'm in the game now. Game for real, for real. This is the game, man. They moved him since the amateurs, man. They moved him. They moved him because when you look at a fighter, right? Me personally, when I look at a fighter, I judge them off their losses, not their wins. I judge them off their losses. And when we look at AJ's losses now, right? Andy Ruiz, right? Usyk twice. And now this one with Daniel Du Bois. It's like, yo, damn, this dude, when he loses, right, he looks like, yo, how the fuck was he just this conqueror? Like, bro, a lot of times you're gonna lose a fight. It's boxing. It's boxing. But when you lose and you look like shit, right? Like I just said, it's boxing. Every night's not gonna be your night. But the common pattern with this dude is, right? Especially the 2 times where he got stopped, right? Yeah, when he got stopped, it was from guys that he was like, yo, how the fuck did this just happen, right? Look, yo, he won 12 with Usyk twice, right? Why did Usyk stop him? The 2 guys that stopped him, right? Andy Ruiz and Daniel Du Bois. Like, come on, man. He won 12 with Usyk, man. So, you see how Tyson Fury got up and left. Tyson Fury was sick, man. He knows the money's fucked up now, man. Tyson Fury wanted to do that, man. He called him a crop duster or whatever. He knew it, man. But I do still think there's a big fight for him. Him and Wilder. Wilder, just like my man said that night at MSG and NYC, the dude from over there from the UK. Yo, Bomb Squad would wreck his shit. He would wreck his shit. That's how he said it too. The accent, wreck his shit. Bomb Squad. Yes, Wilder would wreck his shit, man. But that's still a big fight. And hopefully somebody can get in Turkey's ear because Turkey will pay for it. They got to get in Turkey's ear. That's still a big fight. But AJ's, man, he looked like shit last night, man. I got the Sweet Caroline vibes, man. It was MSG for me, man. Anytime I see him come out with his robe and his Under Armour, like, yo, but I can't knock him. He gets a lot of money, man. As somebody that's a part of his team, right? We'll lose or draw, yeah, professional prize fight. He's getting the bag, so he's really not losing. But like when he just comes out with that look, I'm like, oh, I got the Sweet Caroline vibes from him, man. But Daniel Du Bois just did him dirty, man. Did him dirty. I must have watched that fight now about 5 times. Rewatch it again. The fight was over after the first round. It was over, right? They did him a favor. Yo, listen. Yo, they did him a favor, man. The bell rung, right? Yo, they could have easily stopped the fight. Watch it, man. Watch the fight, man. I watched a lot of you content creators on here. I don't think some of y'all watched the fight or y'all don't know what y'all watching. Yo, that fight was over in the first round. When he got clubbed with that shot, right? When he got clubbed with that shot, right? By a real ref's rules and discretion, he was supposed to stop the fight. Yo, the man got up, right? Yo, pay attention to this, man. See, y'all just come on and just want to shoot the breeze and just do whatever y'all do, right? But y'all call yourself content creators and analysts. Pay attention. The fight was over in the first. Yo, when he got up, yo, he did not eat. Yo, listen, other refs would have waved it off. Yeah, he did not respond to the ref. See, I'm speaking from a team standpoint. I've been in locker rooms when refs give the instructions. A ref would tell you this. I've been in a couple locker rooms now, not just Jihad's, with Muscle and the guys down there in NC. And I hear when the refs say this in the back. When when they always say, "I gave you the instructions in the back," right? All the refs do this. They tell you if you will drop and you get up, depending on how they carry it, they're gonna say, "Yeah, I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you the commands. If you do not respond, I'm gonna look out for your safety." Basically, yo, he was done. Yo, he got up. Yo, the ref was like over here, over there. Yo, he was finished, but it was the end of the round. So I guess it probably was a lot of money on this shit, man. Daniel DeBoss fucked up the deal. He fucked up the orders. So what happened? They let him finish out the round. They let him sit on the stool, but he was done, bro. He was done. Then he came out the second round, took a couple big shots, right? Took a couple big shots in the second. The ref was trying to run plays for him. Then the third round, he got dropped, almost damn near rolled his ankle, right? Yo, that shit was a disaster, man. That shit was a straight disaster, bro. This bad, man. Bad. But I'm happy for Daniel DeBoss because he tried to. Yeah, remember leading up to the fight, right? Yo, leading up to the fight, yeah, he tried to flex on him, man. Remember when they had the I'm gonna say 24/7. I don't know what they call it over there, but they had like the pre-fight joints, and AJ was acting like an extra tough guy, like trying to punk him. You got punked last night, man. You got your ass whooped last night, man. You got your straight ass whooped last night, man. But it was worth for me, right? I didn't watch none of the other fights. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like I'm at a point now. If it's not like fighters that I really like or fuck with, right? I'm not too into watching just sitting down watching boxing, man. Like that. It got to be some dudes like I really fuck with or a card that I'm super interested in. Like I really wasn't super interested in this card. I was interested in the heavyweight fight, and that's what I watched. The rest of the card, that's why I didn't really talk too much about it because I didn't watch it. I did not watch it. I was like, for the ticket price, it's worth the main event for me. I was like, I'll buy this for the main event, and I'll watch the main event. But all the other fights, I was like, I'm good. Now I watched a lot of you other guys, right? You guys be fronting like, y'all, this is what y'all do. But if this is what y'all really do, go out, pull up, man. Represent. Shout out to Cousin Nasir Jones, right? Now I want to stay on the boxing a little bit. Damn, phone blowing up, right? I want to stay on the boxing a little bit, right? Devin Haney. Now I know that the Devin Haney, the radicals, the LDBC guys, they're probably going to put out all kind of content for Devin and shit. But Devin and Eddie had a light situation. And I think the real reason why they had the situation is, right, Eddie got new hitters, bro. He got new hitters, right? And the hitters that he got are guys who, see, contrary to what the narrative was always about, Dev being this big superstar and all these things, right? It's not true. It's not. See, now Eddie got Shakur Stevenson. He got Boots Ennis. So it's like Devin ain't all these things that these people said he was, as far as like the narrative that we hear, oh, he's just as big as Tank, he's a star and all this. Eddie Hearns knows. Eddie Hearns doesn't see that. That's why Eddie Hearns type fronted on him. But Dev did make it in. But did you see how this is the age that we're in, right? What did Dev do? He went straight to Twitter, social media. And it seemed like he was crying, right? It seemed like he was crying. Yo, I can't even get tickets. This guy's a snake. Whoopty whoop, whoopty whoop. So I can't wait to see. Cause you already know they sent out the mass emails. These the non-needle movers. They're gonna come online and go at Eddie Hearns for that now. But not playing Dev out like that. But that was at the fight. But see, I'm gonna say this too before I move on from this topic, right? He got Boots Ennis and Shakur now, man. You know, not only that, if it really was something, why didn't Dev speak on it, right? I got the audio right here. Let me play this audio real quick. Dev didn't speak on it, right? That's why I said these dudes do all this shit on Twitter and all that, right? Because when Fight Hub asked them, right? Look, I got it right here. I'm gonna play the audio, right? He did not speak on it. Look, they're gonna ask him. Pay attention. This is why I say these dudes do Twitter shit. He had the opportunity to speak up right here.
I saw on Twitter some tweets. What's going on there? Man, I came to watch the fight, enjoy the fight, and that's exactly what I did. You surprised from the behavior? Of the fans? No, fans are great. No, from Eddie. I don't know what you're talking about.
What? Now, see, this is what I'm gonna stop and then play it back, right? Fake shit right there, right? You tweet about Eddie Hearns. You tweeted about it, Dad. Now, when this was Fight Hub TV, correspondent asks you, "Are you shocked about Eddie?" Now you don't have nothing to say. Now you have nothing to say. Look, I'll play it back for y'all again. Look, hear the question.
I came to watch the fight, enjoy the fight, and that's exactly what I did. You surprised from the behavior? Of the fans? Fans are great. No, from Eddie. I don't know what you're talking about. The fans was great. Yeah.
Yeah, he asked them, "Are you surprised about the behavior of Eddie?" Yo, Dev, you tweeted, man. Come on, man. Now when you ask the question in person, but yet you was all on Twitter tweeting real, getting it popping at Eddie on Twitter, and when you ask the question, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know what they're talking about. See, this is what I say: goofy activity, not official activity, whole bunch of gibberish shit, man. But yet you was on Twitter calling the man a snake. He's not real. He's all these things. And when he was asked, were you surprised and this, that, and the third? You had no answers. No answers whatsoever. But yeah, that's pretty much the boxing I wanted to cover. I don't want to stick too much on boxing, right? I want to get to some juicy juice, right? Now, Dame Dash, former partner to Jay-Z, he had a little back and forth with 50. You know, his teeth fell out. When he did a slight type of, I think it was like a live or something, and his teeth fell out. But Steve Stout has an interview coming out on the Pivot. Man, this phone is blowing up, man. Steve Stout has an interview coming out on the Pivot. And, you know, it seems like everybody is just taking shots at Dame right now. I'm going to play a couple of the pieces, right? You know, now Dame has said that he beat Steve Stout up back in the day. This is the same Steve Stout that worked with, shout out to cousin Nas, Nasir Jones, right? This is the same Steve Stout that Puffy alleged beating the head with the bottles, right? Over the Hate Me Now video. Yes, Sean Diddy Combs, who's incarcerated right now, awaiting trial. But Dame Dash and him also have had a running. And I'm going to play a little bit of some of the things that Steve Stout said about Dame on the Pivot. You know, because we got to, there's two sides, right? Dame has his side, right? And now this is Steve Stout's side. So let's get to Steve Stout real quick. Man, it's quite funny too. I'm not gonna lie.
I will confirm. Drake was offered the Super Bowl. Jay-Z's partner, former partner, Dame Dash. What's going on with Dame? You have friends that you grew up with, man, and as you
salute, Mike,
pivoted and as you grew, they couldn't jump the fence anymore. They couldn't jump the next fence. They couldn't go, and it don't look good. It ends bad. This ends really bad. The man's, you know, Jay-Z's.
Hold on, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop that real quick, right?
What's going on with Dame? You have friends that you grew up with, man, and as you pivoted and as you grew, anymore. They couldn't jump the next fence. They couldn't go, and
now that's true right there. What he said.
This ends really bad. The man's, you know, it's embarrassing. Actually, it goes from a point where, like, you know, whatever, ha, rap beef, you didn't make it, you're not that guy, to like your teeth is falling out. I mean, seriously, your teeth are falling out. You're lying to your teeth, and your teeth are falling out. You're trying to create and muster animosity with anybody to create some momentum around some bullshit. You're trying to sell a master and sell a chain with it like people are children. Like, yeah, I want to get the chain for $10 million. Like, are you serious, dog? And then you're running around giving people financial advice like you're the OG. You're not the OG. Don't do this. I'm broke because all I do is invest in myself. And no, you're broke because you made bad investments in yourself.
Damn.
Come on.
All right. That was Steve Stout, right? On Dame Dash. Now, you know, salute, Mike. Dame and Steve had run-ins. I'm gonna play some more in a second. But I look at it like this, right? And I'm gonna use the YTC so you can catch what I'm saying, right? I see this all the time on social media, especially with the YTC boxing, right? When he said the part about level changing, basically jumping the fence, and others can't jump the fence. If you notice, right, pay attention to the YTC, right? Guys that jump the fence, right? They're moving and grooving. A lot of guys that can't jump the fence, what do? They're on that side of the fence with people like them. It's a comfortability. But the ones that have jumped the fence, they're constantly moving, grooving. They're in motion, like I like to say. So I could dig that part of what he said. about, you know, Dame getting left behind because he couldn't jump the fence, right? Because you hear this in with Dame, you hear this with Choke No Joke, right? But a lot of times too, see, I'm gonna speak on both sides of this, right? Because I know the other side as well. When people try to lie, right? Look how the lies will always catch up to them. When people lie though and make it seem like you aren't growing, that's why they left you behind, right? When in fact they backdoored you. Now I'm not saying that Jay backdoored Dame, but this is what Dame was saying, that people that he was you know, going at for Jay, these are the people that Jay ended up doing business with, right? So they kind of did backdoor him, right? Now, he said that the fact that Dame is broke because his investments, that could be true too, but he's also in the position that he's in now is because you guys are blacklisting and blackballing him too, right? Because in order to really be successful, right, it's never going to be an even playing field. But when you blackball people and you put people in a predicament where you tell other people not to work with them, or if they work with them, you're not going to work with them, of course he's not going to be able to get money. So when I hear him say, "Oh, he made bad investments," I don't know. I don't know about that, because it's like I looked at his shit. Remember, he got the network shit or whatever. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when others do. Like, I think if somebody else had that, right, what Dame got, more people would be behind it. But I think the fact that it's Dame Dash's network and all the bridges that he has burned and how many people don't like him, that's why they're shitting on it. I can relate to that. I can relate to that. That's why I come on this internet. I come on this internet and I front on the boxing community because of my past relationship with a fighter who now is exposed to be everything that I said he was. Many people on this internet who are supposed to be fans of boxing try to downplay the things that I have accomplished, let alone did accomplished, right? So I know what Dave is speaking on, right? I know what he's speaking on that aspect. It's like, bro, hold up. When somebody else does it, man, you jump on their dick. You jump on their dick. So I could dig that. And the fact that Steve Stout talking about the level changes, I understand. That's life. You gotta leave people behind. Granted, I did it. I had to leave my brother behind because he had no clue. Like, bro, you did. I'm professional. We're making moves, man. We're making moves. You're still, you don't get it. You need to just go over there and linger with the niggas that don't get it. That's not going nowhere. Because that's the comfortability. You're not going nowhere. You're not growing. If you're not growing, you're not going. Right? In order to go, you gotta grow. See, a lot of y'all are just comfortable not growing because you don't really want to go. All you want to do is just, do what you do, crash out. So Steve Stout and them, they coming for Dame now. But I want y'all to catch this vibe right here. This is the funny one right here.
Was offered the Super Bowl twice. Jay-Z's part. Why would you create United Masters to?
Now he says that remember they had the fight. Dame alleged that he beat up Steve Stout, right? It's two sides to the story. Let's get Steve Stout.
It's embarrassing.
Man, Steve said it was embarrassing.
There's only one. This
stuff that Dame says about you that you just have to clear up. Because he said he slapped you over $18,000. He said,
No.
like it's, I can get a list of stuff that I've heard about.
No.
Facts, right, Mike? Yo, Mike, can you dig it? That's a fact.
Dame and I had an altercation, right? We had two altercations. We're in an office at Sony, not at Sony, at his record, we were in the same building. It was like 10 guys in the room. I was by myself. And we got into an altercation. No doubt. Yelling, fighting, whatever. About 2 years later, I seen him. We were on the same street. And
Appreciate that, Mike.
it was him by himself. He had two girls with him. I went to step to him. This man pushed the girl in front of me.
Mm.
And
what the stuff that Dame said?
You heard they say he pushed the girl.
Heard, just they're not even hot lawyers. They just might just approve it, Steve. They don't even tell me. This man pushed the girl in front of me and took off running. The girl pushed in front of me falls and then sues me.
Mm.
The insurance company
Dang.
Heard, just they're not even hot lawyers. They just approve it, Steve. They don't even tell me. They just settled whatever it is they settle is $30,000 for some bullshit for nothing.
Damn.
I mean, he pushed the girl taking the fall on the floor by ankle, all this bullshit. But 5 hours after that, we're at Kanye's party. And the girl walks up to me and tells me, "You don't remember me?" I'm like, "No." A girl walks up to me and tells me, "You don't remember me?" I'm like, "No." She says, "I was the girl who sued you. The money that you gave us, we used to settle out in LA, to move out to LA. Thank you." That's his woman now.
Damn. Dame got to address this.
We've always had a thing with each other. We will be the same, man. He's in bad shape.
Damn.
He's been in bad shape for a long time. He's not tough.
Man.
I'm not saying I'm tough.
I'm landing the plane, y'all. This is it right here.
Doing fucking jumping jacks in the street to get the cops to stop and then have some girl sue me. I didn't do no bullshit like that. You know,
Dame got to address that right there.
That's it.
Dame has to address that, man, because Dame, right? And the reason why I'm about to land the plane, man, I'm not staying on. This ain't gonna be a 4-hour live, hour and a half live, none of that, right? I just wanted to get on in and out like a robbery. Dame has to address that, right? Because Dame Dash always talks about principles, morals, honor, and a code. What Steve Stout just addressed right there of Dame alleged, well, it's not even alleged. Dame got to clean that up, right? He said that Dame ran not only did he run, Dame shoved the girl who now is his girl. It might be the one from the lives that he's with, right? Shoved the chick in front of him and then got the police involved and they sued. Now, we never heard this side of the story. We only heard about Dame putting hands on Steve Stout. You see, Steve Stout did not duck that. He said they had a conversation with 10 guys or whatever, arguing and fighting. He didn't duck none of that. He put some more shit out there about 2 years later when he seen him. We didn't know about this. Dame, like he said, is in a bad place. But if I know that Dame, like I know Dame is going to address this. That's why I wanted to jump on this a little bit, so that when Dame does come out and address it, I can come back with my part too. But this is not a good look for Dame, man. Especially a guy that, the real fire was, he said Dame wasn't tough. Man. He said, Dame, you're not tough, right? But see, Dame is down right now. He has a lot of powerful enemies, that people that don't like him, right? And one thing about this game, when you got powerful enemies, they can make it hard for you, bro. they can make it hard for you. And I think that's what's going on with Dame right now. You know, they when people know that you are financially, especially financially fucked up, they can make it hard for you, man. They can make it real hard for you. And that's what we're seeing right now with Dame Dash, man. Financially, he's kind of, fucked up. Salute Gumbo. Hopefully you safe out there on the road. But that's what we're seeing with Dame, man. But I just can't wait to see Dame's response. Because I know he's gonna respond. Because 50 posted this shit, right? And I knew I was gonna come on and talk about it, man. I was like, I'm switching the content up, man. I was gonna do a video, but I don't know how those guys are, right? And I'm still, I'm learning my content blogging shit, man. Because a lot of you guys are so shook right now with the producing that I'm doing of my own content, right? And you see how I'm leaning away from a lot of the boxing shit because I am in boxing. I don't have to come on here and constantly try to keep putting out boxing content to get the approval from fans, respectfully, that don't do nothing in boxing. Like, I want to use that video, but my channel is growing, and I don't need to be reported for copyright infringement and all of that. So I'm learning. That's why you don't see me playing no music really. I do play some music on my shit, but you won't catch me playing no music on my lives like that. If it does, you see, I try to mute it and all of that, because we're growing, man. I'm growing as a producer, and my offer stands, man. If you are a boxing blogger, because that's all that's out there, I really see, and you want to really step your media shit up, hit the Cash App up. It's a 6-part seminar, right? $2,500 for y'all that need a payment plan. That'll get you the first seminar. And it's right up a lot of y'all alleys because you guys are online onlookers. So all the stuff is done online. And like I was telling somebody yesterday, that $1,500 is an investment for you, because not only will I teach you real live frontline experience, right? You will also get onto my network. You will also have access to some of the people that I have access to, right? Because as Shaw News Boxing Media Marketing Management Consultant Services, I have a strong network now. That's why I posted something yesterday and I called out a particular Facebook group. I said, you guys are all weirdos over here, because how do I post content and then you wait a week later to post it? That's weirdo shit. If I'm putting out news or content on, I'm gonna use this past, what's the name, Friday, September 20th, and you wait till Friday, September 27th to put out something that I put out Friday the 20th, you're a weirdo / trying to block the motion, because what I put out on the 20th is for the 20th, not the 27th. But they tried to flip the script like, yeah, you're dealing with somebody that has jumped the fence already. So I just shut that shit down. Like, no, you're a weirdo. Don't even post my shit. If you don't post it the day I submit it, don't post it a week later. Like, you look like a weirdo. Why would you even do that? And every time they did it, I guess they didn't get the hint. When they was doing that shit, you know what I was doing? I was deleting my posts. I was like, why are you posting this now? This is not relevant now. Delete it. I don't need the views. Like, you and they did it again, I think yesterday, and I jumped right on them. I was like, yo, I did an immediate post like, yo, what type of group is this that you post content a week later? Like, what's going on here? That's why I don't really network with a lot of social media people, because social media people aren't really in the loop like that. They're behind computer screens. They're weirdos, man. I'm outside with it. Like, I'm on the move right now. You know me, I get to it. I'm doing Instacart. I'm chilling. I'm networking. You dudes on the social media don't really network. Y'all sit around stagnated too much, and y'all think by not sharing, liking, or watching something, it stops motion. No, only thing it does is expose you for not being official. One, two, it shows that your mind is limited to only what you are watching on the internet. Like I run into more people and network with more people on the move, not sitting on a computer, not sitting on my phone. That's why if you see me, like pay attention to some of my lives when I'm walking my dog. How many people do I interact with that actually know me? Just walking my dogs. That's because I'm moving. Whereas you are sitting around and you're not even sharing no information, man. But hopefully y'all caught that sauce, man. Maybe I'll come back on later. I don't know, man. It's Sunday. You know, I was trying to get a couple dollars here and there with this Insta. Because the weekends Insta be rocking, man. Insta be rocking. But you know what I mean? I like my dogs now, too. I like spending quality times with my dogs and shit. But yeah, I was gonna put that video out. I gotta check on some things because I know certain channels and especially the channels that are sponsored channels, I noticed because yo, in a second y'all gonna be sick when y'all see what the next gear that I'm about to hit, right? You're about to see the next gear that I'm about to hit, right? A lot of these channels, these bigger channels that are sponsored or pushed, they don't allow you to use their content, bro. You automatically get flagged. And the reason why is because they got a machine behind them. He said, I'm giving too much sauce for free. That's why they got to pay for my class, Gumbo. They ain't getting no, yo, listen, these dudes ain't getting no sauce for free, Gumbo. Yo, half these niggas that sit online talking boxing, they can't get a credential. They can't cover an event. What? Yo, Gumbo, this week right here, Wednesday is the press conference. Thursday is the weigh-in. Friday is the fight. Let's see how many of these content creators that go live every single day that talk boxing come cover any of these events. Let's see how many of them can. Let's see how many of them can make a call. Can put out an email and get a credential to work one of these events. But I bet you they will be online gossiping, talking boxing. See, that's what the 1500. Take my class, man. Take my class. Because you know, I probably pop out. I don't know what event I'm gonna cover, but I'll cover something just to cover it, just to get some content. You know, go out there and mingle, work the room. You know? But shout out to my guys. They're all to be in town. They probably already here. Shoe. Shout out to Big Bruce. Floyd Cashflow Diaz is on that card as well. Cashflow. You have Tiger Johnson, Xander, Michaela Mayer. I think Kay Karambe might be in town. So, you know, it's going down, man. It's going down. But this is the Sauce Experience. And when Dave Dash does his reaction or says something, I'll definitely jump back on it. And if I do, that's what I might put together, produce a little something. Because I didn't want to use the Pivots video. I still might just do it just to test the waters. Because, you know, I'm nice with my producer shit, man. You know, I might do it just to test the waters to see if I get flagged. You know, because I know when you use other content, right? But you know my saying, it's cool when they do it, it's a problem when I do it, right? Because the other guys take people's shit left and right and don't get flagged. They don't get flagged. They edit clips up of other people's content, talk over it, and all that, and don't get flagged. That's why I didn't yo, listen, man, I got a fire AJ video, but I'm not putting it out because it's boxing. I know I got all the boxing haters, and it's a DAZN video. It's a DAZN video, you know? Even though I'll be just talking and breaking some shit down on it, right? Showing you how the fight was over in the first round. That fight could have been stopped in the first round, at the end of the first round. Right? Did y'all catch that? I talked about a little bit earlier, but did y'all catch that? That fight was supposed to have been stopped because they damn near threw the towel in the first round. They put the stool in the ring. They knew he was hurt. The round wasn't even over. Y'all already trying to get the stool for him to sit down. That's a rule violation right there. Did y'all peep that? I want to drop that video so bad, but I know they're gonna definitely flag that. I know they definitely gonna flag that. But watch the fight, man. They put the stool in the ring before he was even cleared. Pay attention to that, man. Pay attention to that. He was done. He was done. Yeah, did you catch that, Mike? I talked about that earlier. He was done. When he caught that overhand clubber right and collapsed and got up and walked to the right and walked to the left, yeah, he was doing a DWI test. Yeah, he walked to the right, walked to the left. Yeah, they gave him a DWI test. Yo, listen, he would have got locked up. If he was in the States, yeah, they would have put the cuffs on him because they would have said he's drunk. Yeah, they would have said he's drunk. Yo, AJ got put to sleep. A Gumbo in the 5th round. Yeah, he was a loop dancer. Yeah, Daniel Dubois turned him to a background dancer, man. Yeah, he was face down, ass up. That's the way we get him up. Yeah, he turned him into a loop dancer, man. AJ was hurt, man. Yeah, it was bad, man. It was bad. Yeah, they gave AJ every chance, man. Yeah, man, he fucked the money up, man. You see how Tyson Fury left, man? Tyson Fury was sick, man. Yo, Sweet Caroline fucked the bag up, man. But him and Wilder could get it. Him and Wilder could get the bag, man. Him and Wilder could get it. Yo, that shit, I'm telling you, the knockout alone, man. Man, I loved it. I loved it, man. You know, I just love seeing that shit, man. How he folded, right? Yo, a couple of those Daffy, get over here. Daffy. A couple of those shits, right? Then this is a nice order right here. I don't want this one though, man. There's too many items. What up, boy? Don't follow her. She's a clown. This order right here is too many though. I don't really want to fuck with that one. Yeah, I'm monitoring my orders. You know me, I'm right here on the hunt. But yeah, they could have ended the fight in the first round, but they let him continue, right? Ultimately to get how he went out, man. He sucks, man. When I say suck, I don't mean like that, but I mean like his technique, man. He landed his best punch and just got like he had a brain fart, man. Me too, Mike. I loved every second of it, man. Yo, that counter that he got hit with that put him out though, man. I was like, yo, man, I want to drop these videos, man, but I know they're gonna flag my shits, man. Cause it's their content, man. Even though it's like a YouTube says you could do that for what's it called, educational purposes, but they always be flagging my shits, man. They flag my shits. Then these old real quote unquote real internet niggas report your shit. My channel gets demonetized or all kind of shit. Like, come on, man. I'm not into all that, man. I'm just into working, man. Showing who's who. Why I am the source. Why the networks use my shit. Cause I'm a real producer, man. You dudes is internet nobodies, wannabe celebrities, fake bot subs, right? Into shit like that. No, get out here and get some work done. Get out here and get some work done. He said it's time for him and Wilder to have a retirement fight. Facts, T. Yo, they make good money. That's what they need to, man. They need, listen, right now, They should just battle. It should be the battle of the washed ups. They could both get good bread, man. They can get good bread, man. They won't get the bread that they should have got. They'll still get some good bread and just ride off in the sunset, man. Wilder crash him out because I think Wilder could land that big shot on him. And they get AJ is schwab. Yo, he's schwab. yo, AJ is schwab. Yo, Wilder would have landed that same shot that Daniel Dubois landed in the first round. Yo, Daniel Dubois fought like a Wilder. He was wild, like he was throwing the big overhand crazy rights. The only thing was he was setting this shit up lovely with that jab, man. Yeah, AJ was dumb, man. Yeah, AJ looked bad, man. He looked bad, man. He got put like it was over, bro. He was not beating that count. You see how Ben Davis ran in there? Yeah, they knew he was done. Yeah, they knew he was done, man. Yeah, they knew he was. I'm waiting for other people to do videos because I know that's how I can get around it. If somebody else puts a video out, I can clip their shit. Because if I clip the zone shits and do it, they're gonna do me dirty, yo. But man, I got some heat, man. I got some heat, man. The knockout, right? Every one of the knockdowns is classic, right? But the final one where he got counted, he was in the corner talking shit to niggas in the crowd. Like, nigga, you about to lose, man. Fuck are you doing? Yeah, he was talking, that shit was like fitting, bro. How it ended for him, it needed to end like that. Cause it's like, dog, why are you even talking to anybody in the crowd? You out here getting your head beat in, man. Focus, man. He landed, listen, that shit was like have you ever seen niggas fight in the streets, right? You ever seen niggas fight in the streets and somebody land a wild haymaker? That's what that was, right? AJ landed a wild haymaker and lost his mind, right? Daniel Dubois got hurt. He did get hurt, but he weathered the storm and stayed calm. Listen, AJ knocked himself out because he was out of position. His hands was all down. He's an asshole, man. That's why he got put down like that, man. He got put down like that. Yeah, that was God humbling him. Like, his ass was up in the air. Yeah, he tried to get back up and almost fell again. That shit was a humbling experience for dude, man. Word. I'm telling you, that knockdown. But you know the other one for me, Mike, that had me cry? When he almost rolled his ankle, right? They was trying to save that dude. Listen, he almost rolled his ankle. Then he had his gloves on the canvas so he wouldn't fall. The ref didn't even score that a knockdown, bro. That was a knockdown right there. But look how God was on him. Like, listen, you can't hide no more, man. God was on him, right? They was trying to rob Daniel Dubois, right? That's why God let Daniel Dubois damn near put him through the ropes, right? You see how he almost got put through the ropes? Because they tried to cheat that man. They were supposed to score that and knock that. He almost rolled his ankle. He was doing a stinky leg, right? Yeah, that ref was not. You know what it was, man? I said this shit in WCS's chat, right? I was like, Daniel Dubois said, him and Frank Warren said, fuck that. Because Frank Warren's a gangster too. Frank Warren was like, nah, fuck that. We ain't taking the orders, man. Go out there and put this nigga's head to bed. Because, that's how AJ was fighting. Like, AJ thought he had the Francis Ngannou deal again, right? Daniel Dubois came out there throwing bombs. He came out there throwing bombs, man. That was the double cross, man. He was supposed to do it was supposed to be the Francis Ngannou again, man. Frank Warren said, fuck that, man. Frank Warren said, this is Queensberry, man. Frank Warren said, this is Queensbridge, nigga. He said, this is Queensbridge, Queensboro, Queensberry. He said, this is Queensberry, man. He said, this is Queensberry, man. We ain't taking no deal, man. He told Daniel the boys, because they gave Daniel the boys the orders. Yo, Tyson Fury told, man. You see how he got up and stormed out of there, bro. Tyson Fury stormed right out of there once AJ got his head hit like that. You said he had to knock him out to win, and that's exactly what he did. He put that nigga, he put his head to bed, man. He put his head to bed, man. That shit was embarrassing, man. That shit was embarrassing. Yo, all the knockout losses that AJ had, them shit is embarrassing, bro. Word. And I was happy to see him get put down like that, right? Because now Wilder don't look as crazy, yo. Yo, Wilder don't look as crazy, right? Even though, because listen, when you look at Wilder, all the niggas that put Wilder down, right? I fuck with Wilder, right? Yo, Wilder got put down by Goliaths. Big, massive niggas, man, right? Big, massive niggas, right? Real talk. Yo, Tyson Fury's a fucking polar bear. Big-ass polar bear. Zhang, another big motherfucking Kung Fu Panda badass nigga, right? These are the niggas that put Wilder down, right? Yo, look at the guys that put down AJ. Pillsbury Doughboy, right? Andy Ruiz, and now Riddick Bowe Jr., right? Riddick Bowe Jr. And Riddick Bowe Jr. did him dirty, man. Yo, Riddick Bowe Jr. did him. The more I watch this shit, right? I'm about to go. Well, I'm gonna try to do another order, but I'm about to go back to the crib and watch this shit again. The more I watch this shit, the funnier it is, man. Yo, the funnier it is, man. Yo, the more I watch this shit, the funnier it is, man. But yo, salute to everybody that came through, man. I'm wrapping this up in the hour, man. I'm gonna put out a Dame Dash video, right? I want to put, I got a fire AJ video, man. I'm just waiting for somebody, because I know everybody else is going to use that same footage. I'm waiting to see somebody else use it, so it's not the zones, and then I can get around it. Because if I use the zone one and drop the content that I want, they're going to flag my shit, man. They're going to flag it. But I'm telling you, that fight was over in the first round, man. Yo, they broke the rules. They put the stool in. Yo, listen, the round wasn't even over. They had the stool in the ring already for him to try to sit down and get his bearings back, because they knew he was done. They knew he had. They knew he took 2 bottles of Remy and some Henny, and he had some Don Julio. He had the white and he had the clear and the dark liquor. When that overhand right came, that shit was the clear and the dark liquor combined. He got up. The ref said, walk over here. He was discombobulated. The fight was over. Daniel Du Bois won that fight in the first round. They tried everything to help AJ out to get him through. Even, everybody was with him in there, man. Listen to the commentators in the 5th round, right before he got clean. When he landed the best punch that he ended the whole fight. They was thinking that this is it. They thought Daniel was going to take the orders. Daniel hit that nigga with that counter, and that nigga turned into Doodle Brown. Put him up. He turned into Doodle Brown, man. He turned into Doodle Brown. Listen, shout out to Bomb Squad. Wilder might have did the Michael Jackson, right? But we never seen Wilder like that, right? Wilder got face planted by polar bears, right? We see AJ turn into a Luke dancer. Doodle Brown. Dude, all them muscles, all them big ass muscles. He turned into what he always been. And I told y'all this, and this is how we gonna close it. I got about 30 seconds left. We gonna close it how AJ always wanted to come in the ring. Sweet Caroline, ba, ba, ba. Sweet Caroline. His sweet ass one out like Sweet Caroline too. Ass up in the air. You do have options. This is the Source Experience, the news by Shaw News, media, marketing, management, consulting services. But hey, what I know AJ won't come in wild like that again. Next time, be more defensively sound. Even if you land the bigger shot, man, you won't get caught with the counter.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimu-Heloa. I'm a Top Rank Knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.